This is the second time this has happened on the show. The director came out and was like, "Okay, Misha, now we're going to be on you now." What? Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Your answer made me feel a little sick.
Me too. So incidentally did the salmon that I just got from the Hilton. It had like a, what? It had like a, what's that called? The jalapeno cheese, like pump sauce on top of it. It doesn't go on salmon, I don't think. Sorry. Chef, if you're here, sorry. You shouldn't have done that. Yes.
Well, last year was your first convention here in New Jersey.
Yes, it was.
Your first convention ever.
Yes, it was.
And since then you've become rather freer with your convention affections.
I just want to caution you to remember that it is Sunday. Day of the Lord.
Not if you're Jewish.
So in other words, any offensive actions on the Sabbath yesterday would have been a sin.
That's a question for another.
Okay, we will get into that later. Okay, yes.
But what I wanted to actually know was, what's your favorite part about attending conventions? What do you get out of it? What do you like about it?
Other than the salmon?
Other than the adoration?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. You come up here, everyone's oh, it's so great, and laughs at pretty much everything you say. You go anywhere else in the world, that doesn't happen.
At home, that's not.
No, not funny. You know, I love you. I do too. So that's nice. Gives you a false sense of security and self-worth, which is a big bonus. But there's always a little, there's a dark side, of course, as well.
Well, thank you. Love that you're here. So thank you.
Thank you. I like being here as well. New Jersey is the best place. Better than Rome, better than Barcelona. I would rather be in Parsippany than Paris, for sure. What? Not lying.
You're never serious.
I am serious. I am totally serious. Parsippany is my favorite place. Bar none, hands down. Yes, 100%.
Hi, Misha. I was just wondering if you had, I am wondering, if you had given any thought to Castiel on the bus in the second to last episode of season 5. As I understand it, he lands.
The bus?
The bus. When he lands in the shrinking boat, he's sort of like being a widow.
Yeah.
So we see him in the hospital that he's in pain and he needs money for food and transportation. So he doesn't really understand how to be human or anything. So he lands in a shrinking boat. I'm wondering if the trench coat is smelling like fish at this point. He doesn't really know how to clean it or anything. He's in the hospital, so he just puts the same thing back on and travels across the country on a bus. Is he like stinking it up everywhere he goes? You're imagining that he's sitting on this bus next to people who are just like, this guy is freaking, what's up? He gets to San Francisco, he's in a hospital and he's fighting with whatever, and is he still smelling like fish?
Well, no, because he threw up blood on himself. So he's smelling like bile and blood and fish.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
The hospital laundered his attire while he was, lying in bed. What? Sleeping, yes. Thank you for filling that in for me. That was the 50-cent word I was looking for. What do you do at night? Do you lie down? No. All right. Thank you.
For you.
How many questions?
Two.
What is it with the two questions today?
But I was wondering, so I'm now asking.
Okay.
You played Castiel several different ways. There was the angel in season 4, who was very much a servant of God. And then you played, obviously, druggy, stoner, orgy cast in the end. There are various casts of cast. Then you played sort of different humanized cast. You played Jimmy. And then this sort of remade angelic cast at the very end of season 5. Which one was your favorite one to play out of all of them? What is?
I think that the regular cast. Wait, what was the second option?
The second option was druggy, stoner, orgy cast.
Oh, okay, no, not that guy. I mean, that was fun. That was fun. But kind of a little too just close to my own personality. I think that cast at the whorehouse, cast fish out of water cast in orgy situation. You know what I mean? Is interesting. But actually, a drunk cast was fun. Drunk cast was fun. Actually, drunk cast I think was my favorite, which wasn't one of your options. So, E, none of the above.
And my second question is, your scenes with Chuck, in retrospect with the fact that Rob has said that Chuck at the end was God. So,
of course he did.
Of course he did, but with that...
He was saying that he says that he's God in real life, too. Rob Benedict does.
Well, did that make you reevaluate the interactions that Castiel and Chuck had with that sort of thought in mind?
The thought that he was God?
That Chuck was
That
God.
Chuck thought he was God? That Chuck had the megalomaniacal idea that he was God? That he was psychotic, basically. Yeah, now looking back, I realized that he was crazy. And, yes.
So, like, in the event that does come out that Chuck was God, does that make you reevaluate?
It did come out. Pretty much.
Yeah, but does that make you
Chuck said he was
reevaluate?
God. Are you questioning him now? You're questioning God himself. Not a smart move, not on Sunday. You shouldn't do that. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. I hope it doesn't.
Well, thank you. I'm very glad you don't really wish me that.
He's safe, for sure. Now I would feel terrible if something happened to you. Really be safe. Okay.